Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman and members. I'm Justin Lonon. I'm Chancellor of Dallas College, formerly known as the Dallas County Community College District until a couple of years ago. But we are a system that has 7 campuses throughout Dallas County. We enroll about 125,000 students, so we're a very large college system. But like many of your own communities, we've got employers beating our door down trying to get qualified employees. And we've got folks that don't have the skills for those jobs. And so that's where we're kind of at the intersection of being the bridge to economic prosperity. And as you just heard, the Dallas County Promise is one aspect of that has been really important in these collaborative efforts to really break down the barriers, the institutional walls, the silos that exist between high schools, between K through 12, between community colleges, universities, and employers. And so I want to share a couple of other strategies that we've employed along the way to help address some of the gaps, educational attainment gaps that we see in Dallas County. And the name of the topic today is partnerships. And the reality is none of us can do it ourselves. And so it becomes really important to connect with those partners within our communities. And that's really what we're doing. And I want to say a note of thanks to the legislature since the passing of HB 505 back in 2015 that really opened and expanded the opportunity for dual credit. We have really focused heavily on that. And in fact, our dual credit enrollment has grown by about 133% over that time. We have 30,000 high school students that are a part of Dallas College. So we're working very closely with our high school partners, about 200 high school partners, in fact. And so we've expanded and invested in facilities and programs around dual credit programs and offerings. We've got 85 different career readiness school models, including 29 early college high schools, 41 P-TECHs, which is the most in the nation, and then also 14 T-STEM academies. And so with DISD alone, our P-TECH initiative has over 100 industry partners. So they are leading companies that are working with K through 12, working with DISD, working with us in helping to build their pipeline and helping to provide opportunity for students. And I'll close with one of those opportunities in a minute. But I should say that this past year we graduated a little over 12,000 students. About 2,200 of those students were high school students. And so they have an associate's degree or a credential as they graduate high school. And I should also say that in many of those high schools, the overall college attainment rate was in the single digits before we put these programs in place. And so again, now they're graduating high school with an associate's degree or credential. Let me just mention quickly a couple things in the way that I'd like you to consider of investing. You've heard earlier about the importance of work-learn models, apprenticeships, internships, and so help us identify ways to incentivize those with business and industry, because for so many community college students in particular, they have to work, and then we want to also, while they're in high school, provide those opportunities for them to get experience within their field, and also consider ensuring that the student success points under the accountability model focus on all of the outcomes along the way in a student's journey. But I just want to close very quickly and mention 2 different things. One is that one of our P-TECH partner high schools, Adamson High School with DISD, is focused on technology, specifically focused on cybersecurity. American Airlines is one of the industry partners there. American Airlines actually houses 22 of their employees a day within that high school. That's where they do their work. So they're connecting with those students. And so what that means for students who get to rub elbows and see light at the end of the tunnel with these industry leaders in a way that they wouldn't get to otherwise. And so when they graduated from high school with an associate's degree with us, American Airlines hired that first cohort of students for $58,000 a year focusing on cybersecurity. A $58,000 job straight out of high school was impressive enough, but here's the more important part, is that the average family household income that those students come from is $28,000 a year. So these type partnerships are helping to battle generational poverty and make a difference in our communities. So I appreciate the focus of the committee and the support of addressing the workforce imperative that we're all focused on together. So I thank you for your time, and I welcome any questions.
Thank you. Any